I met this guy. We've been going out for about 6 weeks. In the course of that time, we got to know each other, went on a few dates. He was super, super cool. So it seemed like okay when he gave me an invitation to come over to his home. Let's catch a movie. Let's stay in tonight. Not a problem. God never gave me any type of vibes that he was anything other than good people. I was like, do you need me to stop at the store? I can pick something up before I come over. He was like, oh no, you don't need to bring anything. Just bring yourself. So I get over to his place. He buzzes me up so I can get up to his unit or whatnot via the elevator. Get up there, knock on the door, go in. So then everything was going great. He had some light refreshments. We started watching the movie. He told me, hey, let me excuse myself for a moment. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. He goes to the bathroom. He comes back and he's completely naked. And I'm just looking at him like, and he sees the look on my face and he's like, is there a problem? And I said, why are your clothes off? And he says, well, I just thought that, did I give you some impression that this was about to be something more than me coming over to watch a movie? He's like, no. So now I'm sitting on his couch. He's sitting in front of me completely naked over by the bar counter area. And I'm just like, I think you should put your clothes back on. He's like, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. He turned around, went back down the hallway and came back with all his clothes on. And I said, I think it's time for me to go ahead and leave. And he was like, I'm so sorry. It's like, not a problem. He's like, should I walk you down to your car or can I walk you to your car? I was like, no, you don't need to walk me to my car. I think everything could be good. A case of one of the strangest things that ever happened to me.
Now, that took a little bit of a different turn, if I do say so myself. And if you guys have ever done, and this is similar to the dudes who send the dick pics, for lack of a better term, and right off the gate, but they've been dating for 6 weeks, been on a few dates according to her, and this could have been the night that he could have clapped if he would have played his cards right. But I think good buddy was just awkward. He probably never been on a real date. Or maybe, who knows? I don't know what he was thinking. I never heard of some stuff like that. I heard of dudes doing other things, but not to the point where you say, I'm going to excuse myself. Then what do you think was going to happen? Do you think she was just going to like come over and just do a powerful Lewinsky on you? That's just weirdo behavior right there. Bro, you don't go from 0 to 100 when you're inviting a lady over. It's engaged and disengaged. It's escalate and de-escalate. You know what I mean? You setting the tone. You had light refreshments. You know what I'm saying? You guys watching a movie. There's certain ways. There's a way of doing this stuff, man. And this dude, obviously, like, what did you think? That she was just going to be like, I guess a lot of you dudes get off on that idea, man. But you had to be hella embarrassed. She probably was in shock because I'm like, yo, some women would have just probably just ran up out of there on that type of time. But fellas, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that with a woman, even if you were dating her for 6 weeks. But ladies, at the same time, I get it. And this is an older woman. Looks like she's in her mid-40s. If you're going over to a man's house, expect that he may be trying to get at you. Not like that, because that was completely disrespectful in my opinion. But he's going to try you. So don't come over there like a born-again virgin. I'm not saying you're supposed to be spread eagle and everything either. But like, don't come over there like, I can't believe he tried me. But she's got a follow-up video where some ladies chimed in and say you should never be going to a man's place. But that's news to me. So let's get into this clip. I haven't watched the second one. Let's go.
So the consensus is, according to over 130,000 people who viewed the video so far, is that for men and women, it is not safe, it's not safe, it's not safe, and never go to the man's house, ever in life. Never go, because the immediate expectation is sex is going to occur, period, finito. And the men were saying that That's just the way it is. So who taught you this? Who told men that at 6 weeks they are entitled to sex? That is the standard, that is the baseline, and women need to comply. A lot of people said that if the women weren't complicit with it, that men would rape them. Men and women all said that they agreed that that is the norm. We have something diabolically wrong with our society when people feel like the next step is rape if a woman doesn't sleep with them. Then there was a group of men, a small marginal few, who was like, well, that's why we should just go overseas and just find our women overseas. Well, the current stats on that is most of those men who are going overseas, they end up catching full-blown HIV, and they come back to the United States, they spread it to other people, and then they end up terribly sick, and then the ex-wife and the moms have to end up coming in and come help take care of them until their death. And you know how I know that? I'm a healthcare social worker of over 25 years. And people were like, going into a person's house, you're at a losing advantage because the other person could overtake you, subdue you, and off you. You, just like the woman or man who's entering into that man's house is a stranger to that person, they're both strangers to each other then within the first 6 weeks, because the man who invited the man or woman into their house, they could end up getting offed because you don't know the skill set of the person who you allowed into your house. So at this point, what did we learn? Nobody can go to anybody's house.
Okay. So I was with her on the first video. This second video is just completely bananas. And for 130,000 people, that sounds like 130,000 virgins, right? All you guys, 130,000 of you are virgins. You never went. You guys went to a mutual location. You all got clapped up at a hotel after knowing each other for 3 years, 4 years. I guess that's how it is. You leave it up to women. Women will tell you anything. Like, oh yeah, I don't do that, and I've never done this, and I've never given a Lewinsky. I've never given up the buns. Do you know how many babies are being born every second of the day? I'm talking about just in the United States alone. Like, you think nobody's like going to see, I'm going over here, I'm going over there. You think nobody's getting clapped in a car? You think nobody's having a one-night stand? Yes, these things do happen. You need to be on alert, but you're taking a chance no matter what, right? You're taking a chance. Now, you can get tested, all that stuff like that. That's different, okay? Unless you're the time that it takes, you can get the results the same day, or it may take a day or two, whatever have you. Somebody could clap somebody else in that time. But when we get into this thing, well, 6 weeks isn't long enough. You need to know people longer. I get it. It's up to you. The same thing could happen a year after knowing the person. The same thing could happen 2 or 3 years. You think I know a person, every guy say just go overseas and go clap a woman overseas, find you a wife. What are you talking? You're a healthcare professional. Every guy who's going overseas, there's a large amount of them that's getting HIV. Like, come on, man. The statistics show that. Come on, baby. Like, folks, y'all going too far out here with this. Bottom line is, get to know someone. It's all about your comfort level. Take the proper precautions to protect yourself. Same thing with fellas. Fellas are getting set up. It's just a chance you take, or you could just stay alone and meet everybody out in public. You can go to a hotel with somebody and they can still off you. That's just how it is. But you leave it up to social media. Everybody's a virgin who never had unprotected sex, and that's just how it is. I don't know, man. But Buddy was wild for it. He was wrong. That was disrespectful. That's not how you go about disarming a woman and getting the cheeks. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.